I hope you're all doing great. Staying calm and busy, and hopefully this practice will allow you to find some extra spaces, find some extra breath. So find a comfortable seat on your mat, cross-legged, maybe legs straight out, maybe you're just starting to wake up. Settle into your space. I'm going to add music to this practice. Hopefully you'll be able to hear it. So find a comfortable seat on your mat. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Close your eyes. And just pause here for a moment. Maybe rest the backs of your hands on your knees or your thighs. With your eyes closed, begin to grow strong and long from your sit bones all the way through the crown of your head. Tilt your chin down just slightly. Find a deep, easy breath. Inhale through your nose. Make a little shape of an O with your mouth and exhale your air. Seal your lips, breathe in through your nose. Little circle with your mouth, little shape of an O. Exhale. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And consider those boundaries when you were a child or if you're a parent. You know that those boundaries helped with a sense of safety, allowing you to know that you were safe within those parameters that were set for you. Even sometimes we didn't like it, we pushed against it, we rebelled, but knowing that there were boundaries set by someone who you trust, in the case of your parents, hopefully someone you loved, you know there's that sense of safety. I know as a parent, when you compare notes, those kids that had fewer boundaries and more freedoms early on, there is a sense of floating in outer space, out of control sometimes. So there is a place for boundaries in our lives. But right now, those boundaries have been imposed on us externally, and that can be frustrating. We seek that freedom, we want to soar, we want to fly. But in today's practice, we're going to explore the balance between those boundaries internally, when it comes to muscle tone and poses, and then the contrary, freedom. How can we breathe? How can we open up? How can we allow ourselves to be free? Switch your hands, opposite hand to heart, opposite hand to belly. One more deep breath in, blink your eyes open. Stay soft in your gaze, and then bring your right hand behind you. Light, soft touch to the mat. Left hand to your right thigh. Deep breath in, grow long. Lift your gaze, lift your chin. Gaze over your right shoulder. Pause here, deep breath. As you exhale, ground down through your sit bones and take a little more of a twist to the right. Open up through the right shoulder, through the right heart space. One more breath here. Deep breath in through your nose. Deep breath out through your nose. Gently, softly release this twist. Bring your right hand to your left thigh. Gently place your fingertips on the mat to the left. Take a deep breath in, grow long from the sit bones all the way through the crown of your head. As you exhale, gentle twist to the left. Breathe here. I'm just going to check in with students that are arriving. One more breath here in that nice twist. Deep breath in. Deep breath out, release that twist, come to center. Roll over your knees and come to tabletop. So shoulders stack right over your wrists. And you guys, I just want to let you know I have a wrist injury, so I'll be modifying my downward facing dogs. But you do you. Shoulders are stacked over your wrists. Just beginning to wake up the spine with a couple cat-cows. Deep breath in, lift your gaze, lift your hips. Deep breath out, press down through the tops of your feet. Scoop out your belly, draw your chin to your chest and your spine towards the sky. Deep breath in, roll it out. Drop your belly, lift your hips, lift your gaze. Exhale, round. 2 more just like that. Inhale, lift your gaze for cow pose. Exhale, round for cat. Lift up through your armpits. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, round for cat. Press down to the tops of your feet. Pause here. Pull your belly button towards your spine. Lift up through your armpits. Press down through your palms. Come to a neutral spine. Yeah, roll your toes under. Press down through your fingers. Spread your fingers wide. Send your hips up and back for your first downward facing dog. Open up your dog a little bit more today. So come a little longer. Feet are hip width distance. Hands shoulder width apart. Gaze through your ankles. Push the mat away. Let your belly, your heart surrender towards your thighs. So notice what's going on in your body right now. The ground is allowing us to maintain a boundary and a traction. Push the mat away. Use that to slowly begin to open up through the hips. Come high on your tiptoes. Take an exhale, lower your heels. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, press down. Feel that stretch through your calves, through the bones of your legs. Inhale, one more time. Hold here. Tiptoe your feet. Take baby steps all the way to the top of your mat. Bring your toes to touch. Keep a little space between your heels. Stacking your knees over your ankles. Let your hips float over your knees and heels. Take an inhale, just lift your upper body so it's parallel to the ground. Squeeze your scapula, squeeze your shoulder blades down and around your spine. Pull your belly up and in, gaze is down. Extend the crown of your head long towards the front of the room. Inhale. Exhale, hold, Uttanasana. Pause here, yogis. Take an inhale, high half lift. Exhale, fold, flow one more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root down through your heels, roll up one vertebrae at a time. As you inhale, Tadasana. So I'm going to be moving around on my mat, yogis, but know that you should always have your true front and true back of your mat. In our flow today, we're going to be doing a little bit of around the world. Inhale, holding here in your Tadasana, feeling strong and grounded through your heels. Engage through the thighs, grow long through the thigh bones. Roll your pinkies in just slightly, but keep your shoulders in their sockets. So you're extending through the fingertips, growing long through the arm bones. Squeeze your belly towards your spine. Engage your glutes. Deep breath in, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause here. Close your eyes. Here's the part where you set your own intention for this day, for this practice. Feeling your body begin to awaken. Light, deep breath in through your nose in Samasthiti. Take an open mouth exhale here. Deep breath in, Tadasana. Exhale your air as you gently float down, belly towards your thighs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back. High plank pose, high plank. Hold it here. We're just going to warm up a little bit, activating those muscles to the core.
Just dip your knees. Keep your booty low here. Stay strong through your arm bones. Lift up through your armpits. So staying strong and lifted, not sagging down. Stay strong here for 3, for 2, last 1. Lower to your knees. Come all the way down to your bellies. We'll take a set of cobra here. So zip up your legs, bring your toes to touch, palms underneath your armpits. So behind your shoulders, draw your elbows towards each other. Exhale your air. As you inhale, just lift chin and chest off the mat, baby cobra. Lift your knees off the mat, press through all 10 toenails. Extend your toes long towards the back of the room. You got this. Your gaze is down. Take an inhale. This time, lift up 1 more ½ inch. Hold. Exhale, release. Come back to your knees. Downward facing dog. So this dog should feel a little bit different. Press your heels towards the mat. Pushing your calves towards the back wall. Isometrically squeeze your thighs towards each other. Feel them fire up. Slight bend in your elbows, yogis. Don't hyperextend here. Lift up through your armpits, almost like you're going to go into a plank pose. Feel that. So strong through the arms. Hold your belly in. Look towards your hands. Exhale. Walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root down, rise up. Feel the space, that freedom. Grow long, grow big. Bend your elbows. Grab onto the opposite elbow. Deep breath in, grow long, root down through your heels. Exhale, half moon to the right. Pause here. If it feels better, yogis, to extend your arms. Maybe palm to floor, palm to sky. Maybe fingertip to fingertip. What feels good here? This really feels good for me because I can feel my opening to those intercostal muscles, the serratus. Stay lifted through the right side body. Deep breath in, grow long. Stay for the exhale. Yes. Inhale, rise. Exhale, take it to the left. Your variation here. Make sure your right ribs, your right elbow, your right armpit is rotating back. Deep breath in, grow long. Stay for the exhale, but stay extended. Try not to crunch through the left side. Inhale, rise up, release your hands. Exhale, swan body down. Find the breath, reconnect. Inhale through your nose. Fold, exhale through your nose. 2 more times, we're flowing here. Inhale, high half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to Tadasana. Exhale, half moon right. Big inhale, rise to center. Exhale, half moon left. Inhale, rise to center, release, exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, high half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Let's take that Sunday one more time. Exhale, half moon right. Inhale, rise. Exhale, half moon left. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Feels so good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, this time plant your palms, step back, high plank. We'll take our first chaturanga. And again, I'm tenting my hands here, my left hand, because I have a wrist injury. You flat hands on the mat as long as that feels okay. Hinge forward. Exhale. Halfway down for your chaturanga. Flip your feet. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reset, breathe here. Remember, yogis, always an option to take your chaturanga from your knees or skip it all together and just hold your plank and push back to down dog. Deep breath in, Deep breath out. Take an inhale. Stay for the exhale. Next inhale, right leg rises high. Pause here. Drop your right hip. So it looks like this. 3 leg down dog kick. Squaring your hips off to the mat. You see my right hip drop down. Then lift, extend the right leg long. I want you to scoop out your belly just like you did in cat. Bring your knee to nose. Inhale, your right leg high. Just warming up here, knee to nose. Scoop out your belly, round. Inhale, your right leg high. This time, knee to nose. Lift through the spine. Lift through your armpits. And step it right through. Right hand comes right in between your hands. Or right foot, rather. Right between your hands. Run it forward and back a little bit as you get your alignment here. So knee right over your ankle. Feet are hip width distance. Avoid coming into like a tightrope where your left foot is right behind your right. Wide stance here. You should feel strong. Creating some boundaries, creating that foundation. Lower down to your left knee. Rock it all the way back for half splits. Pause here. So my hips are square to the front. Lower your right hip down. Pull your left hip back just slightly. And let your forehead surrender towards your knee. 3 breaths here. Lips sealed. Find your Ujjayi breath. Breath in through the nose and out through the nose. 2 more breaths. You got this. Beautiful. Slowly hinge it forward. Come back to your low lunge. Step your left foot in just slightly. Pyramid pose. Hinge back. Right toes can lift if that feels good. Make sure your feet are still hip width distance. Forehead towards your knees. Scoop out through your belly. Lift through your armpits. So creating space here. Finding a little bit of freedom to allow you to flow a little deeper, but it's early. So just breathe here. In through the nose. With lips sealed, out through the nose. 2 more breaths. Exhale. Hinge back into that lunge. Walk your hands around the side of your mat. Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. So kick your heels out just slightly. Toes are a little bit pigeon-toed. Draw your hips, let them float over your toes. Looks like this. So I'm not here. I'm here in Prasarita. Walk your hands underneath you. It feels good to reach for the outside edges of your feet. Once again, scoop out your belly. Create space. Find freedom here. Inhale. Deepen. Shake your head no. Nod it yes. Breathe in. Out breath deepens your fold. Bring your hands to the mat. Find a high half lift. Exhale, fold. Bring your hands to your hips. Engage your belly. Isometrically pull your legs towards each other. Fire up through the inner thighs and rise all the way to start. Kick your toes out and sit low into your horse. Yeah, find a little bliss bomb here. So knees are tracking right over your toes. So take a look, check in. Make sure that as your knee glides, it's over those train tracks, which is your toes. Sit low, pause. I'm just gonna check in with Insta, check in with Zoom, make sure you guys are doing good. Great, you guys. Keep it up. Can you hear the music? I hope so. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. So you're in your horse, chest lifted. We're gonna move to the back of our mat. So we're in our horse, chest lifted, tailbone down. Inhale, start.
Tee out your arms. Bring your toes in again, pigeon toe, kick out your heels, hinge forward. Hands to the mat. Shift to the back of your mat. Now your left knee is forward. Nice, pause here. Step your feet to touch. Come into your chair pose. So now the weight is in your heels. Look down, wiggle your toes. You should be able to see your toes, yogis. Belly strong, tailbone, coccyx down. So just gently carve your tailbone down towards the mat. Belly strong in and up. Heart is open. Inhale. Exhale, airplane your arms. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane your arms. Inhale, all the way up to Tadasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left leg back, so right leg is forward again. Here we are in our low lunge. Lower down your left knee, second set, half splits. Breathe here. Should feel a little bit more open now. Rock your right hip back. Belly is strong here. If it feels good to go all the way down to your heel, go there. Another option, yogis, if you have blocks or towels, you bring those underneath your knees. One more breath here. Hinge forward. Throw your left toes under, pyramid pose. Step your left foot forward. Feet are still hip width distance. Readjust. You can wiggle around here. You can color outside the lines. What feels good? Again, this is a great place for blocks. Belly up and in. Scoop it out. Find the freedom here. Find the space. And then note the boundaries that your feet are creating here. Isometrically pull your right heel towards your left toes. Inhale, grow long through the crown. Fold a little bit deeper. One more breath. Lower down into your lunge. Walk your hands to the left. So moving around the world, mandala. Toes are in. Yeah, prasarita. Weight comes into the ball bounds of your feet. Grow long through the leg bones. So think about pressing your calves, your shins out. At the same time, you're drawing your thighs towards each other, so that's kind of tricky. Press down to the pinky toes, or toes 4 and 5, try to press down, see how that feels. Engaging from the pinky toe towards the heel allows you to fire up through the calves. Inhale. Exhale, fold a little deeper in your prasarita. Let this feel good, yogis. Bring your hands to your hips. Press down into your hips, engage your belly, rise up, star. Exhale, kick out your toes, horse. Inhale, star. Tee out your arms, kick your toes back in, heels out, forward fold. Walk it back to the front of your mat, left knee bends, low lunge. Yeah, here we are. Step your right foot up to meet the left. Utkatasana, chair pose, pause. Sit low, maybe a little bit lower than we did on the other side. Pull your belly in, release your shoulders down and back, pull your biceps in towards your ears. So strong, deep breath in, exhale your air, chair blend. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Nice, inhale, high half lift. Exhale, chaturanga, your chaturanga. I'm gonna take it from my knees to take the pressure off my wrist. I still hinge forward here, lower halfway down. Oops. I want my elbows to stay over my wrists. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Nice, yogis. Paddle it out. Paddle it out. Open up your down dog just a little
towards the mat. Feel the fire through the back of your right leg. Even weight in both palms and your foot. Inhale. Exhale. Knee to nose. Scoop out your belly. Pull up through your armpits. Make space. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, this time bring it in. Lift up through your armpits. Scoop out your belly. Step it right through low lunge. Forward and back. Take a moment here. Find your alignment. Knee right over your ankle. Hips are square. So extend your right heel towards the back of the room. Once more, lift up through your armpits. Create space here from the top of your hip bone to the bottom of your rib cage. Then lower down to your right knee, half splits. So what feels good here? Do you need blocks by your side? Maybe just a couple of towels. Maybe you surrender your hips all the way to your heel. That does not feel good for me on my knees. I can do a lot more of these before my knees will allow me to do that. Surrender your forehead towards your shin. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, hinge forward. Good job, you guys. Come on up. Walk your right foot in just slightly. Pyramid pose. Pause and breathe. 3 breaths here, yogis. Pull your left femur, your thigh bone, into the hip socket. So rocking your left hip back. Right hip comes forward, and now isometrically pull your left heel towards your right toes. One more breath cycle in through the nose, out through the nose. Come back to that low lunge. We're taking it around the world again. Walk your hands to the right side of your mat, cross your reba. Toes in, heels out. Find your expression here. Once more, you guys. Float your hips over the ball mounds of your feet. Belly strong here. Find an expression. Maybe walk your hands through your legs. Maybe you want to take a headstand here if you're there. Maybe pulling your block or blanket underneath your head. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let this feel good. Hands to hips. Engage your belly. Rise all the way up. Star pose. Sit low in your horse. Take a moment here. A little bliss bomb. Come back to that intention. Knees are tracking over your toes. Sit still for a moment. Sit still. Option to lift your heels. Woo. Reconnect with your Ujjayi breath. Inhale, star. Tee out your arms, cross the rita, kick out your heels. Walk your hands over, facing the back of your mat now. Low lunge. Step your left foot up to meet the right, move to Tasana chair. Yeah, right? Hands to heart center. This time, let's take little pulses, little muscle activation. Get that heart rate up just a little bit. 4, 3, 2, hug your thighs together. 1, sit low, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, chair. Exhale, chair plane. Inhale, chair, come all the way up to Tadasana. Exhale, fold. Nice, you guys. Step your right leg back, low lunge. Low lunge, second time on the left side. Woo, lower down to your right knee, hinge it back, half splits. 2 more breaths. Maybe flex your left foot a little harder, pulling your toes towards your forehead. Pull your left thigh into your left hip socket. Hinge forward. Come on up, pyramid pose. Step your right foot in just slightly. All 10 toes are facing the front of your mat. Inhale, create space, lift up through your armpits. Surrender your heart and your forehead to your leg. guys are gonna feel so good after this. So ready to take on this beautiful day. Holding on to this pose is creating a little boundary, right? You don't want to go beyond it. Be patient here. Take a deep breath in. Come back to your lunge. Walk your hands around to the front. Kick your heels out. Deep breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Prasarita, pause here. Find something more here. Maybe widen up your stance. Maybe trying that tripod headstand this time. Maybe just trying to get your forearms to the mat. Lifting up through the hips on your inhale. Surrendering on your exhale, bring your hands to your hip bones. Press down energetically. Isometrically pull your thighs towards each other and rise with such strength. So fierce. Inhale, star. Nice, you guys, horse. This time bring your arms above your head. Yeah. Knees are back. Tracking right over your toes. Dig down through your toes. Gaze up. Option to lift your toes or your heels here. Balance challenge. You got this. Press through the fronts of your ankles. Now gaze up for more challenge. I don't know if I can hold it. Woo! Breathe. Release, heels down. Nice, you guys. Inhale, star. Woo. Kick out your heels. Prasarita. Come to your lunge to the front of the mat. Nice, right leg forward. Step your feet to touch. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plank. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high to low, chaturanga. I'm taking mine from the knees today. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Woo. Nice. Let's flow one time, you guys. One time each side. You get it all the way around. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, half splits. Take an exhale, come forward. Inhale, rise, pyramid. Exhale, surrender into it. Inhale, come center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the back of the mat. Inhale, pose to touch, asana. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, rise, asana. Exhale, fold. Step your left leg back. Inhale, walk to Prasarita. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, star. Exhale, kick your toes out, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, front of the mat, left leg forward, stepping all the way up. Chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, half splits, hinge back. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, pyramid pose. Exhale, walk your hands to the side of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, Prasarita. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the back. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, all the way up to asana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway Exhale, step your right leg back. Inhale, half splits. Exhale, hinge forward, low lunge. Inhale, pyramid. Exhale, walk your hands to the side of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, star. Feel the freedom here. So open. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, forward fold. Heels out, toes in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Inhale, chair pose, pause. Pause here, yogis. Inhale, get long. Exhale, airplane arms. Pause, pause, pause. Slowly lift your left heel to your hips. Stay low, low flying airplane. Kick your left foot back. Try to keep your left hip down. Roll your shoulders down, find a little up dog, lift your gaze just slightly forward. Beautiful, bring it through, one-legged Tadasana. Moving into figure four, left ankle to your right knee. So it looks like this. Yeah, rooting down. Send your hips back. Send that booty back. Flex your left foot. Press your left knee open. Now stay lifted. So shoulders over your hips here. Option to close your eyes. Nice, you guys. Blink your eyes open. Now hinge forward. Rotate to the right. So drawing your left elbow towards the sole of your left foot. Maybe hooking it, or maybe just stay right here. Option to open up your wings and fly. Strong pose here. Feeling just like that bird flying. Expanding your wings. Holding on to that boundary, your left arm pressing into the sole of your left foot. Release Tadasana. Shake it out. Shake it out. Take an inhale, Tadasana, pause here. Begin softly to touch, lift your gaze. Draw your teeth to touch, yogis. Take a big back bend here. Cactus your arms. Open up, let your heart shine through your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, sit low again in your chair. Chair plane. Pause here, awaken your left foot this time. Bring your right heel to your right hip. And then bend your right foot to the back of the room. Your left hip drops, belly is strong, chest is shining. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Draw your pinkies in. You got this. You got this. Find your drishti. Gaze at the floor a couple inches or a foot in front of your mat. Rise up, one-legged Tadasana. Figure four. So again, here's your figure four. Knee drops open, right foot is flexed. Sit a little lower, lift your heart, stack your shoulders over your hips. Root down through your left foot. Dig your toes into the mat like sand. Sit a little lower, now hinge forward. Rotate your right elbow to your right foot. Aim over your wings and fly. Keep letting that knee surrender towards the earth, your right knee. Press energetically through the back of your right hand into the sole of your right foot. Sit a little lower. So strong, yogis. Pause, one more breath. Unwind. Inhale, Tadasana. Awesome job, shake it out. Exhale, hold. Inhale, high half lift. Flow this, exhale, fold. Inhale, high half lift. One more time, fold. Gently place your fingers on the mat, walk it back to down dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Spin your left foot flat. Rise up, warrior two. Yeah, first time here today. Opening it up. Feeling this freedom of movement. Keep moving here. Feel that floating. Press the air down with your hands, spread your fingers wide. Inhale, start. Exhale, warrior two to the back. Same thing, keep it fluid here. Tailbone down, left knee over your foot. Just flow this in. Beautiful. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two to the front again. This time straighten your right leg. Triangle pose, reach, reach. Stay soft in your right knee. So everything's aligned here. Work to roll your left hip open. Send the back of your left thigh to the back of the room. And then tuck your arms. So hinge forward a little bit here. This time, push your booty back. Push your booty back. So it looks like this. Push your booty back, getting a little bit lower. And then bring your hand to the back of your right leg and send your left hip forward. You should feel like it's a little bit deeper now. Stay lifted through your right side body. Try not to crunch here. So lengthen from the base of the pelvic bone all the way through the front of your head. Nice. Bend your right knee. Reverse warrior. Then release. Cartwheel your arms down. Take your chaturanga or just hold your plank. And then meet in downward facing dog. I'm going to turn the other way. We'll take that all on the left. You guys are doing awesome. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Spin your right foot flat, rise up, warrior two. Find that fluidity, find that freedom. This does not mean surrendering. Keep that muscle tone in your left thigh. Squeeze your right butt cheek. But keep the movement to breath. Inhale, start. Exhale, warrior two back. Same thing. Strong in the right thigh. Squeeze your left booty, rotate it underneath your body. Nice. Got it. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior to the front. This time, straighten your left knee. Begin to reach, reach, reach towards the front of the room. And then tuck your arms for triangle. Again, keeping lifted here. This is not about trying to get to the floor. It's about extending from the outside edge of your right foot all the way through the front of your head. Beautiful. Now, let your booty drift back just a little bit. Let your booty drift back. Bring your hand to the back of your left calf. And then send your hips forward again. Inhale, get long fingertip to fingertip. As you exhale, lengthen from the hip bone all the way out the crown of your head. You got this, you got this. Think about firing up your thighs. Gaze can be down, forward, or up with your outstretched hands. Soften your left knee. Nice job, you guys. Warrior two, reverse your warrior. Oh, reach up, reach back. It feels awesome. Let it feel awesome. Exhale, take it down. Feel the freedom, the movement of breath. Chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come down to your knees, bring them wide, child's pose. inhale, yogis. Press down through your palms, through your forearms. Feel that traction. Respect that boundary. Your arms should be the shape of 11. Draw yourself up to your forearms. Come back up to tabletop. Bring your knees parallel. And then find your plank pose. Lower all the way down to your bellies once more. Let's take us out of that cobra once more. You can stay in baby cobra or you can lift. Press down through all 10 toenails. Squeeze your booty, engage your thighs, lift your knees off the mat. Your gaze is neutral, it's down. Exhale your air, push your belly and your hip bones into the mat. Inhale, lift. So baby cobra here. Maybe squeeze your scapula together around your spine. Lift your hands up and power around the mat. Feel that engagement, that power in your low and mid back. Inhale, lift up 1 more inch. Exhale, release. Press your left ear to the mat. Send your arms down. Let your shoulder points surrender into the mat. Feel a little rounding through the upper back. Just breathe. 5 breaths here, yogis. Holding on to that ujjayi breath. Your inhales match your exhales. Bring your chin back to neutral. This time, widen out your feet. Tee out your arms. We'll do the locust variation. Exhale your air. Engage through the mid low back and just let your upper body off the mat. Gaze is down. My neck is an extension of my spine, so it's straight. Inhale, look up 1 more inch. Exhale, release. Keep your upper body on the floor this time. Exhale your air. Push your belly and your toes into the mat. Inhale, lift your lower body. Squeeze through the glutes. Knees through your hamstrings. Point your toes towards the back of the room. Lift up 1 more inch. Release. Exhale your air. Inhale, lift everything up. Fly, yogis, fly. Feel that freedom. Feel it. Can you lift up 1 or 2 more inches? Keep the breath moving. Exhale, release. Send your arms down your sides. Palms are up. Right here to the mat, gaze left. 2 more breath cycles here. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, underneath your armpits. Toe heel your feet, or just tiptoe your feet in. Come up to tabletop. And then just drop to your right or your left hip. Spin it around. Center yourself on your mat. Ground down through your sit bones and roll back 1 vertebrae at a time. Yeah. Draw your heels in towards your hips. We'll take a couple sets of bridge pose here. So heels are close to your hips. Allow a little bit of a curve in your back. Let that feel good. Tip your tailbone, your coccyx down. So rolling your pelvic floor down just slightly. Bring your upper arms to the mat. And now root down through your heels. On an inhale, press up, allowing your chest to chase your chin. So pressing up, but also bringing your hips towards the wall. Really ground down to the upper arms. So this allows towards your shoulders. Feel that fire in your glutes and your booty. Feels so good. Head is down, gaze is up. One more time. Draw your heels towards your hips. Let your hip bones float towards the back wall. And release. Take it slow. One hand to heart, one hand to belly. Windshield wiper your knees right and left. Yeah. Nice job, you guys. Again, let it open. Let this feel good. Let your belly go liquid here for a moment. Come back to your ujjayi breath. Pause here. If it feels good, walk your feet out to the edges of your mat. Let your knees knock in. Bring opposite hand to belly, opposite hand to heart. Come back to the intention that you set at the beginning of class. Where can you let go of some of those internal boundaries? Now is the time. Can you explore freedom, space? Allow yourself, give yourself permission to explore that this weekend. Let down some of those boundaries, take a little risk. Maybe that risk is reaching out to someone. You've been reluctant to do so. Maybe it's having that really tough conversation with your family. Bring your hands back. This time, fingertips towards your heels. Again, allow a little bit of arch in your back, down towards the mat. Feel a little bit of that starburst in your rib cage. Exhale your air. Inhale, bridge pose. If wheel is in your practice, you can go there now. Hands underneath your shoulders. I cannot come with you because of my wrist. We take it in steps. Come up to the crown of your head. And then send your hips if you are in bridge. Send it. Chest chases your chin. This time, work your shoulder blades together. Underneath you. Maybe find a bind. Isometrically pull your heels towards your shoulders. Feel the fire. Keep your thighs parallel here. Lift your hips one more inch. Exhale, slowly release. Draw your thighs into your belly. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Surrender your head back down, rock it right to left. This should feel so good. Nice, you guys. Wrap your fingers around your right shin or knee. Find your supine twist. Knees to the right. You can stay here as long as you need. If you want to come with me, inhale, come back to neutral. Bring it all back in. Give it a good squeeze. Really tuck it in. Extend your right leg long. Interlace your fingers around your left shin or knee. Supine twist to the right. Knees to the left. Inhale, bring it back to center. Draw both thighs into your belly. Give it one more. Awesome squeeze. Draw your forehead to your knees. Create that shape of a tiny egg. Really hold on the opposite elbow. Pull everything in. Make yourself a little bit smaller. Deep breath in. You're moving. Exhale. Shavasana is yours. Let go of your ujjayi breath. Let your jaw drop open. Soften through the cheeks. Let your eyelids become liquid. Release any remaining tension in between your brows. Let it drip off the sides of your skull right into the earth.
just melts. Yogis, today I will leave you here in your Shavasana. Please stay for at least 10 more breaths. Know that the boundaries within are all within your control. Can you untie them? Can you unmoor? Can you allow yourself to set sail and find a little bit more freedom? More spirit, more space, more sky. As you surrender to your Shavasana, know that the love, the light, the divine in me sees and honors the love, the light, the divine in each one of you. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.